What's going on, guys? Welcome back to hashtag GSM for GM Season 3, Episode 97 here in WWE 2K24 MyGM Mode. I'm Graham GSM Matthews. Hope you guys are doing well. We are inching closer and closer to WrestleMania. Very good show on tap tonight. Seth Rollins, the WWE Champion, taking on Jimmy Uso in non-title action. LA Knight will call out Finn Balor. After Finn Balor cost LA Knight the match against Shawn Michaels last week on SmackDown, Charlotte Flair has a bone to pick with Roxanne Perez, who she's on a collision course with for a match at WrestleMania. Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley, WrestleMania opponents, will collide here tonight and attempt to coexist. Where we heard that before. Taking on two common enemies in Alexa Bliss and Tiffany Stratton. Gunther takes on Big E in non-title action, Damian Priest getting involved. Big E wins, he will earn himself an Intercontinental Championship opportunity, probably next week on SmackDown. Solo Sikoa calls out Roman Reigns for one more match at WrestleMania. And then in the main event that we will be watching on today's show, the number one contenders triple threat match between John Cena, Shawn Michaels, and CM Punk. What a fucking star-studded triple threat, with the winner moving on to WrestleMania to challenge Seth Rollins for the WWE Championship. Really looking forward to that match, especially considering the last triple threat, or not the last triple threat that we watched. But one of the last triple threats that we watched was fucking amazing. So we have one more fixed match option. Good to know. But anyway, so yeah, the last triple threat that we watched with at least Cena and Michaels involved, specifically with Rollins, was one of the best matches I've ever watched in this game. So I'm really looking forward to that match. Let's not waste any more time and let's get into it. Detroit, Michigan here tonight. Confirm booking. We'll simulate the rest of the card. All right. Rollins and Uso, non-title action. Jimmy Uso picking up a win here tonight. New feud. Well, we're not fucking doing Jimmy Uso against Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, I'll tell you that much. Might have to do Jimmy Uso challenging Rollins for the WWE title. We'll soon see. Knight calls out Balor for a good promo. We simulate this match. Becky and Rhea managing to coexist and picking up the tag team win. Good stuff. New feud between Charlotte and Roxanne. Perfect. Gunther and Big E. Big E pinning Gunther in non-title action. Alright, so we have one fixed match option for now. I'll go into that in a second. Good rating, and then we are watching this match between John Cena, Shawn, and CM Punk. Let's get into it. All right, so we had both of our champions lose tonight, and I don't want either of them losing their championships before Mania. I kind of feel like we have to have Jimmy challenge for the championship on SmackDown next week, and obviously, you know, we will fix the match outcome to make sure that Rollins wins, retains the title. Jimmy Uso is not fucking winning that title. But Big E, I feel like we can incorporate him into the triple threat. I feel like that might make sense. Because that probably isn't making Mania anyway, to be honest. So we could just make it a triple threat with those three. Skip this scene. Alright, here we go. Number one contenders match. Winner moves on to WrestleMania for a WWE Championship opportunity. But yeah, I was thinking, like I said earlier, Big E can earn an IC title shot next week if he beats Gunther on the show, and he did, but I feel like I don't want to risk Big E winning the belt right before Mania. I don't think that match is making Mania anyway, because we're going to do Rollins against the winner of this match. Punk might make the card even if he loses. Shawn and Cena as a match. If Punk wins, we can do that. We're definitely doing Roman and Solo again. Obviously, Becky and Rhea. We're doing Charlotte and Roxanne. So those two women's matches are locked. Yeah, I'm not really sure what else, to be honest. I know we're doing Roman and Solo. Probably something with Cena. Not Cena and Reed, that's over. Ooh, Punk with the chair. And again, this time to the head of Shawn Michaels. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest, what the rest of the card will look like. Nice crossbody there from Punk, just grazing Cena, but enough to get him down off his feet. But I mentioned earlier that triple threat that we watched, that Payback or Fastlane, I think it was Payback, between Michaels, Cena, and Rollins, where Michaels walked out the new WWE Champion. It was a phenomenal fucking match. Cena, Fisherman suplex, boom!
Whatever's playing here can't be good.
All three of these men winning their respective matches at the Survivor Series pay-per-view. CM Punk beating MVP, his first pinfall win on pay-per-view in nearly 2 years since he last won the WWE Championship at WrestleMania from Sami Zayn. Shawn Michaels knocking off Damian Priest, and John Cena beating Bronson Reed in an ambulance match. So all three of these guys riding a wave of momentum right now. Cena and Punk just teamed up mere weeks ago. Obviously, Shawn Michaels and Cena, a lot of history there between those two earlier on this year in 2006. In this season of GM Mode, these two were waging war and had one singles match that was won by Cena. Michaels pinning Cena. Just a 1 count. All three of these guys gunning for that opportunity to face Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. Cena and Michaels know Rollins extremely well. Rollins and Seth Rollins at a rubber match of sorts. That was when Rollins won the WWE Championship back from Shawn Michaels. That was a couple of months ago at I believe, the Fastlane show. They exchanged wins on SmackDown before that, so if they meet again at WrestleMania, it would be a fourth encounter between the two. John Cena and Rollins had a match on SmackDown a couple of months ago, with Rollins handing Cena his first singles loss, albeit with interference from Bronson Reed. Cena going for a crossbody and completely missing. And CM Punk and Rollins have never interacted here on SmackDown before. Oh, CM Punk breaking up the cover, kind of. That leap off the ropes. I don't know if that was enough or if Cena just kicked out. Nice takedown there from Punk. He's going to work on Shawn Michaels. Nice kick from Punk there. Cena with a jumping clothesline to CM Punk. Punch to the gut. Throws him into the turnbuckle. Oh, knee to the gut. Interesting.
Oh man, you can see he is feeling
Punk doing push-ups. Adding insult to injury here. He's going to work on Cena, the drop-down elbow. Oh, chair shot to the back of the head, my God. High stakes in this matchup here tonight. Cena laying down Michaels on top of the chair. But Punk capitalizing. Cena counters. Got Punk up on his shoulders. Right down out of the top rope. And his sweet chin music out of nowhere. Shawn Michaels falls on top of Cena. This could be it. 1, 2. Oh, and Cena powers out. That came completely out of nowhere. Oh my God. Shawn Michaels just nonchalantly pinning John Cena. Nearly getting that win on Cena that has eluded him up to this point. Oh, and Punk with that kendo stick misses on Cena. Cena with a Hurricane Rana onto CM Punk. That sweet chin music came out of nowhere, and it was perfect timing, too. Cena trying to get rid of Shawn Michaels. Can't evade Punk, though. Forgot to mention this, but Punk and Shawn Michaels also two very familiar foes. They clashed at WrestleMania a year ago. Shawn Michaels beating CM Punk on back-to-back pay-per-views. Shawn Michaels would eventually lose to Punk on SmackDown because of John Cena. So a lot of history between these three men. Nice kendo stick right there to the face. Cena's got Shawn now, and just a crossbody, whatever the fuck, a suplex, belly-to-belly suplex. Punk, he's up on Cena's shoulders and dropped down face first into the ropes. Cena with a cover. 2, and not enough. I love the sweet chin music from Michaels because he can literally hit that out of nowhere. With no setup, just connect with it, and Punk was rolling out of the ring anyway. Nice springboard clothesline from CM Punk. Oh, beautiful dropkick there from Michaels. Oh, going for another sweet chin music on John Cena. Lays him out right on top of the chair. And CM Punk picks up Cena for the go to sleep. And he covers him. Shawn Michaels is right there to stop him. Ever the thorn in his side. Michaels has Punk up for a great looking suplex. Connecting. Punk tries to roll out of the ring and he was unsuccessful. Oh, chair shot. Punk catches the chair. But Cena. Great monkey flip there to Punk.
And Punk may be getting pushed
Oh,
beyond
Shawn
his limit.
looking for something. Cena gets out of it. John Cena's got to capitalize now while Punk's outside of the ring. Punk could have had the match won, but Shawn Michaels not broken up the pinfall loss. Cena's gotten pinned twice now. One, just a 1 count.
Not quite enough to put him away.
Cena gets thrown right into the turnbuckle. Ooh! Great candlestick shot there from CM Punk.
Here we go.
Great suplex there. Great toss to Shawn Michaels. Taking out months of frustration.
For years, you want some.
Trying to avenge that WrestleMania loss so he can punch his ticket back to WrestleMania, which is where he won his first WWE title 2 years ago. Cena laying out CM Punk. Kendo stick shot right to Punk, and again he's destroying CM Punk. And he covers him. Shawn Michaels, beautiful crossbody onto John Cena. And he's setting Cena up for a sweet chin music. And he connects another one. Shawn's got to get Punk out of the ring. There goes Punk. He covers Cena. This could be it. 1, 2, 3. That's it.
It's over.
A wise choice there from Shawn, getting Punk out of the ring, dazed on the apron. Shawn Michaels is headed back to WrestleMania to face Seth Rollins in a rematch for the WWE Championship. Getting that rematch that he was looking for since dropping the belt to Shawn a couple of months ago. Surely got to be a stipulation match of sorts. An amazing match. Yeah, it was good. The last triple threat was better. That was still very good, though. All right. Amazing match. Who gives a fuck about Raw? Who gives a fuck about NXT? That main event really saved our show. The rest of the matches weren't too bad, honestly. 3, 3, 2, 4. It's not bad. We did make $185,000. It's pretty good. Pretty good. The irony is I have enough money now to buy that stadium, which I've heard once you buy the stadium, you don't have to worry about money anymore. Well, all of us have 6 trophies, so I'm back in last place. Whatever. The irony is that it doesn't matter because we're about to go to 2K25. Core Jade says, I've had enough crap working at SmackDown. It's been a complete joke. You refused to pay me any loyalty bonus before, but nothing else could cut it. $100,000 bonus. I mean, honestly, at this point, I'll pay it. I'll give it to her because it's like I have no other use for this money. So I'll just give it to her. Whatever. Gunther says that loser attacked me. Damien attacked me during that last fight. I'm not going to stand for garbage like that. I want to settle things in the ring with him within the next 3 weeks. All right, I could do that. Okay. So maybe let's do Gunther. I don't know what we do tonight. I'm thinking. So Shawn Michaels is the new #1 contender. We have to do Jimmy Uso and, well, let's see. Do we have any more? Call the Wambulance, Real Steel. We'll probably use the fixed match option on Rollins and Jimmy Uso. We have to do that. And Jimmy Uso was on a roll for a while, too. Jimmy Uso was like, has he lost like a singles match in a while? I don't think he has. Let me look back here. Won a tag team match. He got pinned by Big E in that #1 contenders tournament. Let's see. Won a triple threat. He beat Big E. Yeah, that was his first singles loss. He hasn't lost in a while, so let's give him the title shot. He's been on a roll recently. Let's see. Shawn Michaels. No, what am I doing here? Seth Rollins, Jimmy Uso for the WWE Championship. Interference from Shawn Michaels going after Seth. We'll probably obviously fix that match to make sure Jimmy Uso does not win the title. Let's see. What do we do here tonight? Lynch and Rhea. We have 2 weeks and then WrestleMania. Let's have Rhea call out Becky. Rhea call out Becky. We have Roxy. Do we have any other baby faces here on the roster? I don't think we do. I think we only have heels. I think it's Roxanne and Cora, and then Tiffany and Alexa Bliss. I don't think we have any other baby faces for the women. We only have those women. That's funny. Let's see. I mean, we'll go back to that later. Excuse me. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, we have 2 weeks and then WrestleMania. So we can probably have Rhea call out Becky, and then Becky can be in a match. And the next week, Rhea can be in a match while Becky calls out Rhea. I kind of like that. Let's do Becky and Tiffany. We've already done. I like Becky and Alexa Bliss. Oh, no, Charlotte's around. What am I talking about? Charlotte's a babyface. We don't have to do that. We had Charlotte call out Roxanne last week. Oh, my phone just went off. I apologize. All right. So we have Rhea and Becky. We could do Charlotte in a match this week. Or no, let's do this. Roxanne responds to Charlotte. We'll do that. I wish you could do 6 mans and 6 women's. It's fucking bullshit that you can't. Fucking hate that you can't do that. Because if you could, then it would make it so much easier to do like Rhea, Becky, and Roxanne, or Rhea, Becky, and Charlotte versus Roxanne, Cora, and like fucking Tiffany or something. But you can't do that. Yeah. So let's do Becky and Alexa Bliss tonight. Cool. LA Knight and Finn Balor have their little mini feud going. Let's see, we had Solo call out Roman last week. Probably do Solo and Jimmy one more time on the Go Home show, because I think Solo lost to Jimmy. Maybe do a steel cage between them in a couple weeks. Maybe not this week, but next week. I think would make sense. We could do Gunther. Let's see. Gunther. Versus Damian Priest. Big E getting involved versus going after Gunther, excuse me. Alright. Let's see here. Bronson Reed is not free yet. LA Knight. We could do LA Knight and Balor, the first match between the two. I'll probably save that for next week on the Go Home show. They can, because they're not having their match at Mania, so. Let's see here. So we have Punk and Cena. What are we doing with Punk and Cena at WrestleMania? Do we turn Punk heel? I think we might. I think I might turn Punk heel and do Punk. I just feel like to do our first Punk Cena match. You know what? I feel like we could do Punk and Cena versus the Bloodline tonight. And then have Solo interfere. I kind of like that, actually. And then Punk can turn on Cena. I think we turn Punk heel because he's frustrated about not getting back to championship contention. I feel like we got to get Cena at WrestleMania. We got to get Punk at WrestleMania. So we do their first match, and it's at WrestleMania. I don't think that's a bad idea. It's a little quick. Definitely a quick turnaround. Well, maybe we don't even have to have Punk turn on Cena. Maybe we just do a babyface versus babyface match, honestly. I feel like to turn him heel this quickly would be very abrupt. So we could do the match at Mania, babyface and babyface. And then, depending on who wins and whatever, we could always turn Punk heel after that. If we have them on the same show in 2K25 when we continue GM mode. So let's see here. Let's do the tag team match I had pitched. Punk and Cena versus Roman and... Oh, Jimmy's not free. Forgot about that. Jimmy is not free. This is tough then. We got to give Jimmy a title shot. I feel like we have to, because he beat Rollins last week. We're not having him fucking team with Solo, obviously. Maybe MVP. Well, maybe just, let's see. Who was Cena feuding with? Bronson Reed? Well, we could do that match next week. We could do MVP and Bronson Reed next week. Versus Cena and... Oh, no, we already did that. We already did that tag team match. I mean, Roman has no reason to be in this match. Let's see. This is tough. I don't know what to do. Let's see. Let's have Punk call out Cena for like a match at Mania. We can't make Mania, let's have a match of our own. So then that leaves us with, we could do Knight versus Balor, which I'll probably save for next week. I don't know what to do here. We have Roman and Solo, and then Knight and Balor. Doing a tag team match, I don't really like that. I feel like we kind of might have to. Jimmy being involved in the main event kind of fucks things up, because I could use Jimmy Uso. I guess we're not going to end up doing Solo and Jimmy, which is fine. We've already done that anyway. If we did inside of a steel cage, that'd be cool, but we don't need to do that match. I would like to. We just don't have enough time before Mania. Solo called out Roman last week, so we could have Roman... well, we already have all the promos filled. Well, what are we doing with Charlotte and Roxanne next week? Are we doing anything with them next week? We do Charlotte and Tiffany tonight, with Roxanne getting involved. Could do that. Probably just do that. And then save Roxanne calling out Charlotte for next week. Let's do... Cora Jade, I gave her $100,000 to do absolutely nothing. I'm not even going to use her, that's so funny. Well, let's do Cora Jade, fuck it. I know Tiffany and her would be a fresh match. We've already done Charlotte and Cora, but it's fine. We'll run it back. So we'll have Solo called out. We'll have Roman call out Solo. Roman calls out Solo. Boom! So LA Knight and Finn Balor are not making the show. That's fine, I guess. Alright. So what match are we watching? I guess Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch next week, I guess. Biggie and Gunther, alright. I'm just thinking, like, what matches are we watching here? Well, let me think, actually. We can't do... What matches are we doing in Mania? Cena and Punk, Roman and Solo, the two women's matches in the main event. So this match, the triple threat title match, would have to be next week. Let's do this, actually. Regular... Heel team with Finn Balor. Nope. I like this. I like this. Interference from LA Knight. Going after Finn. Perfect. There's the match. Alright, so we will watch this match next week. Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss. But we'll also have Rhea Ripley call out Becky Lynch. CM Punk will call out John Cena for a match at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns will respond to Solo Sikoa's challenge for one more match at WrestleMania. Gunther and Finn will team up against Big E and Damian Priest, with LA Knight going after Finn Balor. Charlotte Flair will take on Cora Jade in a rematch, with Roxanne Perez getting involved. And, I have to do the fixed match thing. Seth Rollins defending the WWE Championship against Jimmy Uso. Fixed match for Seth Rollins. Cool. And that's our show for next week. Thank you guys, as always, for tuning in. I appreciate it. Have an awesome one. I'm Graham G.S. Matthews, and I'll catch your ass down the road.